Hello and welcome to the August vlog. Today is the 2nd of August and tomorrow is gallery walk. I have a couple of things to do today. I need to finish editing last month's vlog to have it ready for tomorrow. So I'm gonna be working on that. And then I also need to run a couple of errands that I'm hoping I'll be able to get done today. Might not happen, I'd feel kind of bad, but I do need to pick up my painting from last month because they have like limited storage space, so I don't want to like be a pain in the butt and leave it there for forever. Honestly, aside from that, I just really need to get the video done, and I'm hoping that if I really sit down and like try and power through it, I can get it done quite early, and then I will be able to do other stuff with the day. That would be nice. And the theme for this gallery walk, because there's an outfit theme, I thought I'd let you know now, is stripes, and I've done something for that. It's really cool, and I think you're gonna like it. So, I'm also working on a painting right now. I got a tiny bit of work on it done today, and I don't know how much else I'll get done today just because, like I said, I need to edit, but it's a gouache painting, and I haven't worked in gouache in a really long time. It's really early days. I've only done this stuff this morning, this brightly colored stuff. So it's really early days, but I haven't worked in gouache in a really long time and I'm having a lot of fun. So yeah, that's everything. The duality of Madden. So, a bit of a weird update. It's still the 2nd of August, but the internet is down for my entire town. My whole town has no internet. I did get my errands done, so that's good. And I have gotten a huge chunk of the editing done. And I don't need the internet to like edit my video and things like that, but I am a little worried that it'll last long enough that my video will be late to upload tomorrow, which would suck. But I'm just going to try and get it done. As soon as the internet comes back, it'll be ready to upload, which will be good. That's the whole update. Alright, today is the 3rd. Gallery walk is tonight, which is why I'm wearing a headband, because I don't want my hair to be greasy when I go out. I've just been cleaning to pass the time because I'm too, to sit down. Yesterday, I went downtown and I picked up Violet Ocean because Violet Ocean did not sell. And honestly, I'm like, it's back, my baby, because I love it a lot. I'm thinking about hanging it up in my room in the meantime, just because it feels like the safest way to store it. And I'd like to enjoy it in the meantime. Like, I'll probably sell it at some point, but I'd like to enjoy it in the meantime. But I will be sure to show you the outfit I have picked out before I go, because it's pretty sick. I did something myself again this time. I guess I'll show you a little bit of that. It's so linty, but this was just a plain black waistcoat, but I sewed on these green sparkly pinstripes myself, and I think they're beautiful. It didn't take very long either, but I did it. I even did it on the pocket, and I think it turned out really nice. So I'm excited for that. But yeah, I'll see you later. So today is the 5th of August, and someone's been mowing their lawn and someone's talking outside. I hope you can't hear it, all the usual stuff. I didn't really do much yesterday because I had a horrendous headache for most of the day, but I'm feeling much better today. Day before yesterday was gallery walk. I didn't get any film footage of me in my outfit, but I did get a very nice photo. Or someone took a very nice photo of me, so I'll put that up. Today, I had the sudden and very strange realization that I don't need to do anything. The video for this week is filmed. The video for next week is filmed. I can kind of chill for a little bit and just work on art and take a mini break. I'm still gonna do stuff, but I was thinking of taking this opportunity to maybe start editing my comic script, clean it up, make it legible, make some changes that I know I wanted to make, stuff like that. It's almost lunchtime, so I think I'll do that after lunch. But what I've been working on this morning, I started a new project, a new crochet project. And did I need to start a new crochet project? I wanted to. Did I need to start this crochet project? No. Have I started the crochet project I was supposed to start? No. The crochet project I was supposed to start was turning this ball of beautiful, beautiful yarn into a little, like, mini shawl bandana situation. But the crochet project I started instead is, this one. So I was looking through, I was like, okay, I know I have some neon embroidery floss, let me check that out. And I was like, god damn, there's a lot of embroidery floss. Why do I own all of this embroidery floss? I don't really want to get rid of it, but I don't have anything to do with it. And so I thought, you know I collect vintage My Little Ponies, right? I thought I would make a little granny square based on each pony that I have, because one of the main things I really like about them is all their colors. They have beautiful color palettes, and I have all these colors of embroidery floss. So I thought that would work really well, and I've only done 2 so far, because I started this one last night and I just finished it off this morning. This is Minty. This is based off of Minty. I like how I can use a variegated floss to put in extra colors. I figured that on average most of the ponies have about 5 colors in them, but I could use a variegated floss to get in more tones or more colors if they have more. And then this one is based off of, I can never remember her name. So she has a yellow body and yellow, white, and green hair, and then her cutie mark is green and light pink and dark pink. Yeah, I really like this one. I think it's super, super cute. So ultimately, I think it would be cool to take like a neutral color and stitch them together once I'm done. But yeah, they work up really, really quickly. They're really, really cute. As I was doing it, I thought it would be like a really fun idea for like anybody who crochets and is into some kind of collecting or fandom. And I was trying to think of like examples of like fandoms that would work, but like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure comes to mind for characters with crazy stuff. Like you could watch a show and as characters come up, you can make one of these based off of their character design. If you're into vintage toys, there's like My Little Ponies and Power Rangers and He-Man and Rainbow Bright and all kinds of stuff that have just like really, really cool color palettes that this would make a really cool project for. I'm really looking forward to this project, and this is like a long-term project. You know, I won't finish it for a long time. I'm really proud of this idea. I think they look really cute, and I think it would work both as like a light blanket or a shawl or a scarf. Like it could be so many things, you know. I don't know when I'll decide I'm done. But I think I've got all the colors I need for most of the ponies I have right now, so I can just keep going. And, you know, every once in a while I can make when I get a new pony, I can make one of these and have a little break from whatever fibery thing I'm doing at the time. I did feel like I needed a new I call them dumb projects, where I'm concentrating because I don't want to screw up, but I don't need to think, oh, what do I do next? Or where am I in the pattern? Because it tells me. All the information I need is in front of me on the thing. But yeah, I'm just going to have lunch and then try and get some editing done. Who knows, there's noise happening outside. If I can't get editing done, I'll do some painting because that's easier for me to concentrate on even when there's noise happening, and I can listen to stuff with words and help distract me from the noise outside. So yeah, depending on what happens with the noise over the course of lunch, I will do one or the other. Alright, so I've been working on the comic script, editing the comic script for the past hour. I only got to page 3, but a lot of that was figuring out how I wanted editing this to work, because it's not prose. I only know how to edit prose to be nice, whereas a comic script needs to be effective. like a really strong skeleton for your art to grow off of, right? And for the story to grow off of. But I've kind of figured out my method, so I switch kind of back and forth between working on the text file, like the document, and then like I kind of read it out loud, and then I sort of try to visualize it, and then I sketch it like really, really rough thumbnail of what the page would actually look like. And then I'm either like, I like that or I don't like that. And when I read it out loud, I'm also like, that's superfluous. Or I could get all of this information across in a single sentence of dialogue instead of two spread across 2 pages. So it's been slow, but those first 3 pages are so much tighter than they were before. I actually deleted basically an entire page just by moving some stuff up and some stuff down. And by doing that, I was able to get rid of all of that extra stuff. So I only have 3 pages edited, but I think it was actually a very productive hour. I'm going to stop now, maybe make myself a cup of tea, and like walk around, do a couple chores just to stand up for a little bit, and then switch over to painting. Oh, yeah, and these are what the little comic pages look like. They're very scribbly and ugly, because it's literally just proof of concept to actually be able to like see what this writing would look like. So I saw something I really wanted on Depop. I found it and I wanted it and I saved it for later, and then I saw that it was half off and I was like, I need that before anyone else takes it. It's so beautiful. So I think I've just discovered that I really like the 80s for fashion. Before I show you that, I want to show you these. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, they're so cool. So I'm gonna have to try this on, make sure they fit. So I got it on. This shirt is doing the absolute most. So I love it. It is so freaking sparkly. It has hidden buttons, so it's like totally seamless. It's got drama sleeves, and we all know I love drama sleeves. It also has enormous shoulder pads, which it doesn't look too bad on camera, but I assure you, in real life, it looks weird, and also they're trying to escape. I'll probably remove those, but like, oh my god. So like, the detail, the silk, oh god, real silk satin is so nice. It's really comfortable. The collar, it's the most. Oh my god, I feel like $1 million. $1 million in 80s money. So I tried on the shoes. They are purple. They are vintage. They are beautiful. They're very comfortable. I should have guessed that they would be leather soled, but I didn't. And so I was not expecting them to be so flexible, but they're very flexible. Like, they really move with your foot, and they fit perfect. They fit absolutely perfectly. I'm in love. Alright, hello. Today is the 9th, and as you can tell, some stuff has changed. Oh look, there you are. You're in the little mirror. So, I found another chair on the side of the road. It's my new sitting and filming vlog chair. I like it. It frames the video better, and it's better for sitting upright. I always want to sit upright in my vlog segments and, be very... But it's really hard to do that in the other chair because it's a very slouchy shape. This one's very upright, which I like. I find that much more comfortable. But yeah, so I got this day before yesterday, and then I spent all day yesterday cleaning it, rearranging to make this work. Very tiny house, but now I have a chair in the living room and a chair in the bedroom, which is really nice. There are definitely times where I want to be in the bedroom. I don't want to be out in my living space. I want to be in the cozy bedroom, but my boyfriend's in the bedroom, you know, taking up the whole bed with an activity of some kind or another. So, very excited. I almost completely finished the rough cut for this week's video yesterday. It's Friday today. I'm very confident I can get it done today, but I did mean to get more done yesterday. I wanted to update you on this. This is the crochet project that I was supposed to start. And oh my god, this might be one of the prettiest things I've ever made. The colors are so nice, and it's a really addictive pattern. I just keep wanting to add more to see the next color, and it's so simple and it works up so quickly. I've only been working on this really for like 2.5 days, and I'm not a very fast crocheter. I just find it a little bit awkward compared to knitting, but so considering that, it's working out very quickly and it's so beautiful. Okay, and the last thing I wanted to talk about, at Gallery Walk I had a great time, and I went to the Max Grover Gallery, one of my favorite galleries, and one of the artists showing there was Richard Jesse Watson. Now, his art, god, oh my god, the most stunning, like, I can't even describe it. It's like when you stop and you look at a little patch of like 24 different random weeds on the side of the road, and you're just like, wow, that's really pretty, and it's dense, and there's all these textures and blah blah blah. And I've never seen anyone like capture that accurately. He did. So beautiful. It was the kind of painting where it's not that you can't not look at it, it's that you can't stop looking at it, which is just, oh my god. But I got to talk to him, and he was very nice. We actually chatted for quite a while. I really appreciate him like giving me that much time. And we talked about his process, and his really cool process. He like pours paint onto the canvas and kind of lets that inspire the composition. And then sometimes he decides he doesn't want a lump of paint there, so he carves it out with like a scalpel or something, and then he paints on top of it, and so freaking cool. If you like Art with M's work on YouTube, here on YouTube, you will like Richard Jesse Watson's work. But it was so incredible just to look at, and then to hear him talk about it, and then this was like, oh, really? But he let me touch the painting, because we were talking about art and how I'm an artist and stuff like that. He let me touch the painting and feel the textures of, oh, it was so cool. And I got to like show him at least one of my paintings. I had like a photo on my phone. I told him about how I'm gonna have a show coming up next year, and he said he was looking forward to that, and that he'd try to come out and see it. He was looking forward to seeing my art up. So it was really cool. It was really, really cool. So I'm filming the Starting a New Sketchbook with Me video. It is the 12th of August, I forgot to say that. And I'm taking a break because my camera needs a charge. But I need to show you what I just drew. I mean, you'll see. If you watch this Starting a New Sketchbook video, you'll see that before this video, but look at him! He's so happy! He's so cute! Cute things make my eyes water. It's a super duper gray day. I'm really hoping I can finish this today. I think I can. I think I could. I might just do the front page. Like, I don't need to sketch more than that. It's starting a new sketchbook. I put my rules in. So I think I can finish filming that today, even though I only have a couple of hours. Which would be amazing. That would be so good. And then I could do, like, not on camera sketching. which I haven't done in so long. Oh, also I've been using this, which I got for free from Blick, and it's really nice. It's kind of thin, so if you get a lot of hand pain, I would not recommend, but you also can't press very hard no matter what or squeeze it very hard because it uses a super tiny lid. Also this, I feel like I've heard it called knurling, maybe? But this texture here is so sharp, and like on this, it feels fine. So if you hold your pen very like this, no problem. But I hold my pen against like the thinner skin on top and side of my finger. I hold my pencil like this. And so it's a little uncomfortable, but I do like it, and I like the color. I like that it's yellow. Ooh, I haven't showed you something, and I think you'll like it. I got a new pony. Is anyone surprised? Look at her! She's so cute! These colors are so good. She's one of my favorites, which is why I had to pick her up, because she's in such good condition, and she's so pretty. And the colors are so good, and she's sparkly. And so I have a small army of ponies on my dresser because I still don't have a shelf for them. I look rough. I feel a little rough. I just spent like an hour taking apart a bike. I'm not done yet because I don't know what I'm doing. I refuse to own anything that's ugly, so I'm taking apart a rusty vintage bike. Anyway, I just found out about a interesting art event that is happening in my town. It's like a bunch of artists are being invited in to give their thoughts on different art stuff happening in my town. I don't really know. I've never been. It was a little vague, but it's at the library, so how's freaky can it get? So I want to go. So I'm gonna like clean up, change my clothes, get ready to go. It's not for a while, but I do want to be clean now. It says that you can like promote your work as well. And supposedly like a monthly thing, so I'm gonna go. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I have been thinking for a while that something's been different with my channel, and that there's just been less activity, and I've been like, what's going on? What is it? Is it, my thumbnails? Just what is it? So I was digging around and looking through the analytics and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. What are my videos that have above average viewer retention? And then what are the ones with the below average viewer retention? I looked at those analytics and I was like, oh, I know what's changed. I stopped making my cute little cinematic intros. Why did I stop doing that? That might not be it. Who knows? Maybe that's not it. Maybe that's not it. Maybe my thumbnails also suck now. They could. But I do think that that's like not helping at all. My intros suck. So, gonna be working on that. I wrote it down on a list of things to change twice. The first time normally, the second time in all caps with several exclamation points. Bring back cinematic intros. Well, welcome to the end of the studio vlog. I have been extremely out of it for the past, it feels like 2 weeks. I haven't vlogged almost anything. I haven't been home alone as much as I normally am, so it's been hard to find time to like talk to the camera, which is weird because when I started vlogging I was literally just talking in like a brief minute while my boyfriend was in the shower most of the time, but it is what it is. I'll have to start considering doing that again, but because of that I feel kind of out of practice. I feel like I did pretty good at doing art this month. I feel like I had a brief art block, but that's kind of shifted, and since I started my new sketchbook, I've actually filled like half of my sketchbook already. I'm gonna get it. I have filled, yeah, I have filled almost half of this sketchbook already, which is kind of insane, but ever since I started it, I have kind of just been sketching up a storm, and it's just been like really, you know, there's been some sketching from photos for practice, and then sketching out, you know, ideas and stuff. There's just been lots of sketching. Now, not every page that I've touched so far is finished. There are definitely pages where, you know, they're not finished, like this one. This one's not finished. I scribbled on it and then I put paint over it to make it usable again. Or, you know, this little deer isn't done being painted. But for the most part, the pages are completed. So that's kind of insane to me. I feel like that art block kind of came around after I found out that, you know, I could do the show next year. And I think I kind of froze up for a little bit, but I think I just needed a minute to like freak out. I just needed some time to freak out. And now that I'm not freaking out, the ideas are flowing and I've started sketching. I have one sketch for a painting like totally done, completed. I just need to transfer it. And then I've got one that's like mostly done. And then one that I've just started, but I think won't take that long. I just have the barest skeleton of that. There's another art show that I'm thinking of applying for, but it's really just dependent on will I have enough art to show in time to apply. It's for next year, but they want you to show 10 pieces when you apply because they want to see that you have a cohesive body of work, that you're not just like, you know, when you're a beginner artist, you will have like lucky art. You're dependent on luck to make good art, right? And they want to make sure that you're past that point, right? And that you can have your work up on a wall and it will look nice together. And I've mentioned before, I feel like my art style changed drastically recently. So it's like, I'd really like to, but the cutoff deadline is October 1st. And so I'm just going to kind of focus on making art and maybe looking through what I've already got and photograph some of that. I did dig through my art recently and some of it's like, actually, this is pretty nice. I could sell this. Maybe not at like a big, you know, cohesive fancy gallery show, but I'm going to do a little coffee shop showing of my art. And that might be nice. It's like, what am I gonna do with this old art? You know, I'm not gonna display it on my walls. I don't have space for all of it. It's just gonna sit in a box if I keep it. So I've been flipping through and trying to find the, you know, the nicer old stuff. Let me get the sketchbook and I can show you what I've been working on. It's the giant one. You know, this is so huge and ridiculous, but it's actually the perfect size for working on a 14 by 11 painting, which is the largest size I do at the moment. But yeah, this is the sketch I did. I think it's really beautiful. I'm really excited for this one. My most recent video before this one actually did like really well, really quickly. And it was kind of like, oh my god. So I'm like kind of reeling from that, but it's kind of nice, you know. The other thing that's kind of exciting is I have all of the wood pieces cut and sanded for making that little miniature room box. Now I don't know when I'm going to put them together and make the little room. I have no idea, but I will definitely show that to you guys when I do it. I'll make a video about it, because whatever, it's fun. It's one of those things where it's like you need to have creative stuff outside of just your art to kind of have a creative outlet that is less high pressure than your art that you make your career, just because it helps, you know, it's like adding fiber to your diet. It helps things. Jesus Christ. It helps things move, you know? In September, I'm going to try and get a head start on doing some October videos, because I think it would be really fun to do some like October-y themed, like, I don't know, maybe a Halloween pinup would be really cute, or I had this idea to, you know how people will paint like Studio Ghibli scenes in gouache. I was like, maybe I should paint some I Spy Spooky Mansion scenes in gouache. I feel like that would be really, really fun to like translate them into a painting because it's such a different art medium. Walter Wick is like a photography illustrator. So he like arranges scenes and photographs them. And so, I don't know, translating that art medium into paint sounds cool to me. I want to do that. I don't know if anyone would care, but it's my YouTube channel. I don't know. It's kind of everything. Yet again, the end of my vlog has become rambly. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. If you did, please consider liking, subscribing, maybe leaving a saucy little comment in the comment section below. It really helps me out with the whole YouTube algorithm thing, and I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.